Alright, so we've got a couple people that have asked us to do a video on how to restore from an iCloud backup, and this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to go to Settings. We're going to connect to your Wi-Fi network at your house, and you're going to go down to iCloud. You're going to scroll down to the bottom, click on Backup, and make sure it's backed up. So see, mine backed up at 2:43 this morning, so that's good. Okay. So what we're going to do is go over to the new phone now, and choose our language, our region, and then connect to your Wi-Fi network. And then you definitely want to use enable location services. I'll click on that. And then we're going to restore from iCloud backup. And then type in your Apple ID and password. Okay. And have that sign in. Terms and conditions, we hit agree on that, hit agree on this. And this could take a couple minutes. Now this doesn't show all of my backups. So you'll notice that you didn't see some of them, like it says 2:43, and that's today. Today's the 1st of October, so it's not on here. So what we need to do on the phone is update it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do that on your iTunes. Alright, so what you're going to do is plug in the new phone. It's going to recognize up here in just a minute. And then once that comes in, you'll click on that, push continue. And then click get started. It says this is on iOS 8.4.1. It really depends on what phone you have. Like if you go from a 6 to a 6S, it's going to have iOS 9 on it anyway. But if for some reason your backup doesn't show up, what you'll need to do is update it. So we'll click update here. And it tells us you will update. Terms and conditions. And then it'll just take some time. What it's doing over here is downloading to the device, to the MacBook. This is just finishing up here. And now, remember, this is just if you didn't see your iCloud backup. If you did see it, then just click on the most recent one, and it'll load. I will be jumping up to that step in just a minute once this finishes up. Now, what we will also have to do is restore the phone. If you noticed when I first plugged the phone in, it tried to sync. That once we turn the phone on, it would actually say that we couldn't restore from an iCloud backup. It would just skip that step. So what I'm going to do is erase the phone once this is finished, once it puts that software on it. Now this is what the device looks like. I still have it plugged in. It's still finishing up right now. Once it's done with the screen, it will reboot. You'll get an Apple logo again, and then it'll go to the welcome screen, and then we'll go from there. Alright, let's see if I have to wipe the phone. Let's see. Just want to unplug that. Let me see if I have to. So we'll choose a network again. Enable location services. I'm just going to set up my Touch ID later. You can still do the 4-digit code on iOS 9 or don't add a passcode. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to ask for my password one more time. Okay. Used by my iPhone. Terms and conditions. We'll turn on Siri later. So I'm going to have to erase the phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Settings, General, Reset, Erase all content and settings, erase iPhone. It's going to ask you twice if I want to erase it. And then I need to type in your password one more time. Alright. And then I'll wipe the phone. So what this did is when I plugged it in, it automatically started syncing. So it skipped the stage where it says, where it asked me if I want to restore from the iCloud backup. It does happen quite a bit, so we just erase the phone and start over again. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so now I'll reboot it again. What we're going to do is we're going to wake up, go through the same steps we just did before. Going to connect to your Wi-Fi. Going to enable location services. We're going to set up your Touch ID later. And I'm not going to add a passcode on mine. See, now this is where it skipped last time. So what we're going to do is restore from iCloud backup. We're going to click on that. You're going to type in your Apple ID and password. Alright, and then once you're all done, you'll hit next or return. Either way, it'll work. And terms and conditions. And see, now it says my backup was today at 2:43 a.m. So now I'm going to click on the most recent one. And now it's just going to take some time. Alright, so this is finished up, restored everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swipe here. And it says your restore is completed. We'll push continue. And ask you to set your Touch ID again. Not putting a passcode on it one more time. Then ask for your password one more time. And we'll hit next or return. And then we'll click get started. So you'll notice it tells you it's restoring apps. Just bombards you with all this stuff. So what you need to do is make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi. And then if you look, which is pretty cool, I'll show you. Here's my old phone now. And you'll notice that it looks identical. All the apps are in the exact same spot. Everything is in the same exact spot, which is pretty cool. Now it will ask for like your Facebook passwords, social media, everything like that. But you want to type in your username for the most part. Now even including mail. So when you go to photos up here, you can go to albums, and everything will start restoring. It says updating right now, so it'll just take some time. Depending on how good your Wi-Fi is or how long you're on Wi-Fi. The phone is completely functional now. You can make phone calls, everything like that. And it does work a lot better if you stay on Wi-Fi. It'll only restore the stuff on when you're connected to Wi-Fi, so it doesn't use any of your cellular data. Now, I would try to stay on Wi-Fi as much as you can, because depending on how big the backup is, sometimes it doesn't transfer everything over if it takes too long to restore. But it's like my Gmail app right here is just popping through. And that's it.